Good afternoon, Rutgers. This is WeatherWatcher Desai with your Tuesday, September 19, 2017 afternoon forecast. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it with the current readings at Rutgers Garden Station. Right now it's a temperature of 77 degrees with cloudy conditions, a dew point of 64 degrees, humidity is 65%, and the winds are northeast at 5 miles per hour. And here are the weather headlines for the next few days. Of course, right now, we're talking about Hurricane Jose, which is a few hundred miles off our shore right now. However, it will be staying offshore and will have minimal impacts here in New Brunswick. However, we also have Hurricane Maria, which is currently battering the Caribbean islands, and that could impact our area in the next week. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. As for our current weather in the States, we're being seeing warm temperatures all throughout the week, with temperatures in the 80s for the entire week, so it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous week. Here are the current temperatures throughout the state. We've got a temperature of 78 in Sussex right now and 79 in Newark, cooler than the shore, which is 70 in Toms River and 71 in Atlantic City, due to the clouds and rain from Jose. We also have 74 in Mount Holly and 72 in Millville. And here's a 3-hour satellite and radar loop. You can see that we have these outer bands of Hurricane Jose moving through much of the southern part of the state and now approaching the central part. We have this moderate band of rain right now that's going to be moving into our area in New Brunswick, and we'll be seeing some rain from that, but it shouldn't be too much. Here's the rest of the view for the northeast. You can see that the rain showers extend all the way into Maine, which shows the immense size of the system. Here's the center of Jose down there, and here's the heavy rain associated with that. However, the heaviest rain and winds will be staying offshore and should not impact land. Speaking of Jose, this is the track for the next few days. It's looking kind of funny. It's just going to be meandering here for the next few days because there's no steering currents to steer it anywhere at the moment, so it's kind of trapped here in this location. However, it will be weakening as it upwells the cooler water, and it'll be degenerating into an extratropical system by the end of the 5-day forecast. And that will impact the track, of course, of Category 5 Hurricane Maria, which has winds of 165 miles per hour and is heading right towards Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. A very sad situation unfolding there. There's going to be a lot of damage and a lot of loss of life expected there. After that, it will be moving into just north of the Dominican Republic, and then it'll be moving just east of the Bahamas in 5 days as a Category 2 hurricane. It'll be a few hundred miles south of North Carolina, and then it could come into our region in about another 7 to 8 days. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And then here in the corner, you can see we have the remnants of Tropical Depression Lee. However, that will not be affecting anyone, and it will be staying out to sea. Here's the futurecast for the next few days. You can see that the outer bands of Jose will be staying in the region until the evening, and then Jose will start pulling away in the corner, as you can see, and the clouds will be lessening throughout Thursday, and then by Friday it should be clear skies and warm and sunny conditions. Evening planner for the next few days, hours 6 p.m. It's going to be showers and 77 degrees. 9 p.m. breezy and overcast 72 degrees. And midnight is going to be breezy and overcast 69 degrees. For our overnight forecast, breezy and a low of 67 degrees. Winds north-northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Maybe some gusts of 25 to 30. And then cloudy skies and a slight chance of rain. For the morning forecast at 8 a.m., 69 degrees. Winds are north at 10 miles per hour and cloudy conditions. As I step out for the 7-day forecast, you can see that it's going to be 80s for every day for the rest of the week. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow and 83 degrees, and then 82 on Thursday. The first day of fall is going to be very unfall-like with a temperature of 81 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. And the weekend, it warms up further into the upper 80s, approaching the 90-degree mark. It's going to be that last gasp of summer air before the fall conditions finally move in the region for good. If you miss us, check us out every 15 minutes on channel 23.1, or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/RUWeatherWatcher, or follow us on Twitter, use the hashtag RUWeather for any photos, and check out our website, weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. I'm Desai. I'm wishing you a great rest of your day, Rutgers.